Fala rapaziada, tô aqui com o Shayo. Hoje a gente vai fazer uma dinâmica bem legal, bem engraçada e um pouquinho competitivo também, que vai ser uma troca aí entre NA e Brasil. Então eu vou deixar ele falar primeiro, né? Aproveitar essa vantagem que ele não sabe português e ele não tá entendendo nada que eu tô falando. Hi, Shayo.
Hello, Sasuke, how's it going? I'm ready to trade today. Let's start with Legacy. You guys got Ospas, we got 10s. I want to make a trade for the Legacies.
No, wait. Okay, so first, those two are my kids, you know? I won with both, but you know, Aspas is my first son, so no, the trade is not gonna happen, bro.
The trade's not-
Aspas is my kid.
What would I
Okay.
have to give you with 10s to say yes for Ospas?
You know what? What if we got both together, bro?
Both together. Okay.
Yeah.
What-
So we got like a mix of from NA in Brazil, or no?
I'd be down to mix 10s and Ospas together, but would they be playing under Brazil or under NA? That's my question.
I mean, would they play for MIBR? It's Brazil, right? If they
Yeah.
play for Sentinels, maybe NA. It depends on the
I
art.
feel like Sen Ospas goes kind of ham, bro. You know, that sounds good, no?
Bro, don't make that to me, bro. I'm Brazilian, man.
Sen Ospas with the common Portuguese.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah?
fair
Is that
enough.
fair?
Would Tyson learn Portuguese?
Tyson could learn Portuguese, 100%. He's been
Okay,
traveling.
yeah.
He's got it.
Oh
He's got it
yeah.
down.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
I want to talk about world titles. And you mentioned a few trophies already. You know, Loud again with Ospas, that trophy that was gotten versus EGs with Jog. Would you be down to trade these in general? You know, Loud for you hits closer to home. So what do you say?
You know, damn, you're kind of like putting me in a hard position every time, man.
Yeah?
Like you gotta help me out, okay? So
Okay.
first, we won with Loud. Was the first Brazilian trophy, right? Internationally speaking.
Yep.
And then, but EG run was amazing, right?
Yes.
Also, you need to remember that EG got champs because of MIBR. You remember that? Chosen Knife,
Yep.
Mace 100 Thieves. So it's kind of like that trophy from EG is like 15% Brazilian. You know what I mean?
True.
we helped you guys. We helped you. But you know, I wouldn't trade a title, but I wish I could play at least once with Jogmo. He's a fun guy, you know, he's the dog. He's the dog from NA. That's what I liked about him. So yeah, I feel like, you know, I wish I played with him at least once.
Yeah. No.
But I will never trade. I will never trade.
never trade it,
okay?
though.
I
Do you
will
think
never
that-
trade.
Do you think that a trophy that's a bit more recent matters more than what's happening in the past? Are they harder to win nowadays than they were in the past when you were around?
I don't think so. I'm not talking about like performance or like, oh, it was harder or not, but I think about talking about like history itself. I think we made part of the history, you know what I mean? Like first title was from Europe, right? Like from Ascent, and then we got like Brazil second, and then NA was the third one. So it feels like it's not about which tournament was the hardest, but each tournament that it had like a beautiful story behind it. All the titles has his own history, so that's what I think it's beautiful. That's it.
Makes sense. So you're not giving me the Ospas Legacy. That's a deny. You're not giving me the Loud World title either. That's the deny. This is going to be crazy. The North Americans are going to hate me for this one. What if I gave you the NRG title that just happened in Paris for the Loud title? What are your thoughts on that one?
Damn.
Like you're fighting Fnatic again as well. Like what are you thinking on that? Would you switch titles, and when you got them in time, would you take this one instead?
You know what is hard, Chayo?
Yeah.
People already tell me, oh, you betrayed Brazil, you went to Sentinels, you left Loud. First, there's this thing about people calling me Judas.
The betrayer, yeah.
But no. The first title from Loud, it's impossible, man.
Okay,
It's
okay.
impossible.
So-
we made history.
I get it. The trophy cabinet we can't touch. The legacies we can't
No.
touch. I want to talk about
No.
some of the players that are here today now. All right. So this, I
Okay.
think, you know, there's been some South American teams all the way at the top, some Brazilian teams doing really well. First trade, Luke Show, who I think is one of the best Sentinels, one of the best players right now in the world, with Scuba, who's another most recent trophy winner. Santiago, what was it, a top 3 in general as well? Trading these guys after some of these matches that happened in Americas. Do you make this trade? Will you swap these players? You're the GM of Loud. I'm the GM of NRG. We just presented this trade.
I mean, I would be crazy to not get Scuba, right?
Yeah.
Like I would be like an actually insane person if I don't get Scuba. It's not about Luxio, and I also think it would be good for Luxio to play in another team, especially from NA, because first you gotta learn new language, right? You gotta
Yeah.
like learn English, and you get like a new culture. You learn from the NA culture, so it's gonna be good for him, and also gonna be good for us, right? Because it's Scuba. Like, how can I say no, right? So yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
trade
say
I
no,
will
though.
make.
I'm saying
Nah,
no.
no,
to this
whoa,
one.
wait. I thought we were like offering to me. It was like,
I'm
was,
taking
wasn't it
it
like a
back.
propose or a fight? Okay,
This is why, though,
okay.
right? I really like
Yeah.
Luke Show and Darker together. I think that these guys need to play together
Okay.
so much. You're saying that Luke Show needs to play with more people. I think get more people on Loud, baby, right? Rather than give him away. And what is the Scuba Mata, the duo you have there as well, like just the vibes. The boys Scuba and Brock as well in the server. I feel that's also irreplaceable, man. And those guys are so good together. So for me, I think I actually offer it, but I take it back. I like the teams the way they are. It's crazy.
No, okay. No, you're a smart person. Okay.
Do you have an offer for me?
What if we got like, you know, Artisan, right? From
Yeah,
Furia. He got to Masters. He won the kickoff. At least,
First
like, he
seed?
got the first seed. Yeah. What if, in a war that we kind of trade Artisan for Trent
Ooh.
from D2? Can you imagine D2 without Trent and put Artisan there?
It's hard. Can I imagine my life without Trent? I learned a lot from IGLing from you and your legacy and whatnot, you know? You look at Artisan as well, very good. Trent taught me how to play Sky and a lot of initiators as well. So this one's hitting close to home. G2, one of my favorite teams. Do I give up Trent for Artisan? This one's hard. This is my trophy cabinet. These are my
I
fundamentals.
mean, will you do or not?
I mean, you know what? G2, imagine Artzine and Valen on the same team, mid-rounding happening at the same time. Artzine telling everybody to shut up and play the round if they talk too much. Yo, Babyface saying hot dog, he's saying stop dog, there's no chance. Yo, you have the dog on the team too? Holy,
Yeah.
You know what? Let's try it. Why not? Because honestly,
Would you try it?
Trent on Furia might go a bit crazy. Who would I gel then? Like maybe EU or something? I don't know, but
Bro, Trent would be crazy anywhere, to be honest.
that's true.
You know?
It'd be spicy. Honestly, I want to see Artzine and how the columns would look on G2. So I'm down for that
Okay.
trade. I'll make that trade. Yeah.
Okay. But I'm not, bro. I'm like you. I
Oh.
would never trade my boy Artisan, bro. I was just baiting you.
That's not
Okay?
fair.
You
Listen.
did to myself about Scuba.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
This is going to be a Hail Mary, all right? You have to say yes. Just say yes first of all, because you're probably not going to say yes when you hear the trade.
Okay, okay, yes,
Okay?
yes, sure.
Okay.
Let's go.
Osboss for Oxy.
No,
Cinema.
no, 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 no. Wait. Okay. First, Oxy, he's
Yeah.
a star from Cloud9. Period. Like,
Period.
some people call like, oh, he's a hostage. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, what is happening? But you know what? Keep my boy out of it.
Keep your boy out of it. That's my bad. I should've-
Any
I should've
person,
gone back.
bro, any person, okay? But my boy Aspas, no, he stays.
Okay.
He stays. Okay?
Even after what
Took
happened
a
last
long way.
weekend, I'm not, you know?
Yeah, it was like, you know, how long did they not win a match? I mean, like, okay, whatever. You know what? Penny was the guy, not Oxy.
Penny
on
was the
match.
guy? Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
it'll
Penny was
be
the guy.
interesting to see what roster moves they're making and whatnot. But okay, Osboss for Oxy was a Hail Mary for me. What about something
Okay.
a little bit more realistic? I'll go back to Loud again.
Okay.
Kawa and Zine for Brock. I'm offering another NRG player here today. What are your thoughts on this little trade?
Oh, honestly, for Loud, would be good. It would be good. Brock has a lot of experience recently, yeah. Honestly, I mean, do I need to say it? He's the MVP from Champs, right? Don't blame the Odin, blame the game, okay?
And listen,
So
I'm
yeah,
trying
I
to-
would make the trade.
I'm trying to unlock classic Kawenzine as well. I feel like he needs to be surrounded by winners. You know what I'm saying right now?
Yeah.
Loud has been on a bit of a decline, but they've looked really good this split. But putting him on NRG, it might be what he needs to get even better. You know what I'm saying? Already
He's like a
playing so well.
sponge, right?
Yeah.
He's like a sponge. Like,
He's like a
if he's
sponge,
around, yeah, he's around like good players, insane players, and a good team, Kawazin would be back to prime. Yeah,
Okay,
that's how
I
I
like
feel.
it. Last person I want back. You can take anybody you want. Give me Zekin. Bring
What?
Zekin back home.
Shayo. What?
Please,
Look, bro,
please,
bro.
Sassy, please.
Why, bro? Why you are taking me like, bro? Stop. Okay, there's two people that you can't move. It's Aspas and Zach.
Okay. That's
And
my
if
fault.
Tyson was playing, was him as well.
Okay.
That's
on
what
me.
you're
That's on
Okay,
me.
those are my kids, man.
Okay.
Those are my kids.
I don't want to
Okay.
touch the family. I don't want to touch the
Okay.
family. But
Second
then I
is
gotta-
here. Aspas is here.
If I can't touch the family, I need to go after some possessions. I need something, Sauce. You got to give me something here. So let me talk
think.
about
Let me
this.
think.
I want one of your Masters titles.
Okay.
What do you want in return?
First of all, you gotta ask Rob Moore, bro.
I gotta
Because
ask
the
Rob
title
Moore?
is his.
Okay.
Yeah, I will send you his telephone, so. you
I'm
can
actually
make a
talking
call.
to Rob Moore nowadays, so 100%. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just ask him. And the second thing what I want, man, you know what I want? Can you come back to time and make Loud win lock-in?
You want me to make Loud win lock-in?
Yeah, so they don't get like the comeback on Icebox that was 11.
Yeah.
to
Okay.
Loud. Can you make
That's
that?
like that. You know how many people started watching Valorant because of that map? It's kind of crazy, but I
Yeah,
understand.
you know.
It's a touchy subject. close to home.
Definitely not Brazilian, right?
At the end of the day, how about we do this instead? I'll give you everything I own and I've done in my life, right? And I'll trade it for, let's say, Coutinho and a Grana.
Oh, yeah, the
Full day with Saucy.
coxinha
How
and
about
Guaraná.
that? How about
Bro,
that?
you're actually smart. I'm down.
Accepted. I've made a trade with Saucy.
But you gotta travel to Brazil though.
Okay, I'm down. Give me
Yeah,
a date and time.
yeah.
We'll work it
I
out.
have a spare room in here in my house, so you can
Okay.
stay.
I'm down.
Okay.
Handshake?
Okay,
Deal?
okay. Yeah, Gio.
Okay. North America, Brazil. You have it. That's us making trade deals, man. Let's go.
Bro, let's go. But not with Aspazek. Okay? Yeah,
Yeah, never touch that.